Hey guys, Dori Patrick here. Thank you for stopping by my home art studio. This is where all the magic happens. I'll give you a quick little spin around at all my crazy, messy goodness that is my creative playground. I am happy and honored to be here with you to celebrate the 2021 Marion Arts Festival. And while we can't be together in person just yet, being together virtually is the next best thing, right? So today I'm going to walk you through a fun little Mother's Day card collage project. And here are a couple of samples, just so you can get a fun idea of what we're after here. Lots of fun color and collage techniques, and I'm going to walk you through the whole thing, and all of your supplies are in the goodie bag that we provided for you, and you can also bring in some supplies from home as well if you have any. So I'll meet you back at my art table and we'll get started, okay? See you soon. Hello again, friends. I'm back at the work table, and I wanted to show you these sample cards again real quick so you kind of get an idea of what we're after today. This is a fun combination of markers, crayon, some collage papers that you'll find in the goodie bag, and we can make them just as fun and colorful as you like. This is going to be super fun. So let's run through the supplies really quick, most of which you'll find in the goodie bag that's provided for you. Of course, there's a card and an envelope, and you'll want to get that folded so it's ready to go. You will need a pencil, possibly, a pen, just any old ballpoint pen is fine, or even like a thin Sharpie, or the brush pen that's provided for you in the bag. Any other markers that you may have around the house could be fun to grab and use in this project. You'll need the double stick tape that's in your goodie bag. And if you don't like using double stick tape, you can use a glue stick or glue. The tape is nice because it's just fast and easy, and you don't have to wait for things to dry. So that's kind of a nice supply to have on hand. Crayons are good. You won't find any in your goodie bag, but I bet you have some lying around. Of course, I have a ton. And I like to use those for little scribbles. And then also the collage papers that you will find in your goodie bag. You all will have different things. So you can kind of, choose your favorites that are in the batch. You can also add to your stash if you have any other scrapbook papers or book papers. Old book pages are fun for collaging with. Anything you have around that you think might add to the design would be great. Okay, I think that's everything that we need. Oh, and also I'm going to do one card using the brush pen markers that are similar to the one that's in your bag. And I'm also going to do a card using craft paint. So if you have craft paint around the house and a brush, you don't necessarily need a brush, but you could certainly use a brush. That's another option for adding color to this card as well. But you don't need paint to do this project, so don't worry there. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so we've got our first card all folded and ready to go. Now on the first card, I'm going to use the brush pen marker technique. And I have chosen, my mom loves bright colors, so I've decided to go with this coral, and I might just complement it with a little red. We'll just kind of see how that goes. But one decision you'll want to make is which way you want your card to go. So you can have it vertical like this and open up to your message inside, or you can have it horizontal like this and have it open like that. I kind of like the horizontal because it gives me a little bit more room to do all my fun, fancy stuff. Does that make sense? So I'm going to open my card up and we're going to do the front here. And I'm starting off with some scribbles. Super easy. I'm just doing a swatch of color across the front of the card. And it doesn't have to be even. It doesn't even, there's no rhyme or reason. You just scribble away until you feel like you're done. And that's pretty good. I like to do a few little dots and movement. Okay, so that's a good swatch of color. And I think I'm going to add, let's see what this red will do. Yeah, that's kind of fun. And you can do some patterns, a big scribble like that. Letting some of that coral show through the red. You don't want to cover it all up because you had so much fun putting on the first color. So there we go. There's our base. Now we're going to pick out some collage paper to add on top of it. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to mention, you may want to have some scissors handy for trimming down your collage paper. You can also rip your paper and get a cool edge to it if that's something you want to try as well. So I'm kind of liking this here. So I'm going to trim it down. And don't worry about straight lines. There's no wrong way to do this, really. And think about kind of where you would like it to sit. And you don't have to glue anything down just yet. You can kind of play around here with what you've got. And I've got some more little pieces over here off to the side. And I might play, I kind of like this blue that's in this paper, and so I might play off of that and throw some blue down as a little contrast. Okay, so here we go. We're not gonna think too much about this. First, let's lay down that piece and then we'll go from there. So you're gonna take your tape or your glue, whatever you decide to use, in a couple pieces down like that, and I think we'll go kind of off to the side there. And I'm kind of digging this bright blue, so I'm going to tear it and kind of, let me think about that. I think it needs one more thing. This maybe a little bit of this red and blue. There, I like that. Okay, so let's do, we'll stick down. This is a hand-painted paper that I got from a friend. I really like it. It's kind of fun to layer these and just see how they play off of each other. That's the fun part of this. Okay. Blue. So I think I want to do a word on the front. And here's another thing. You don't really have to if you don't want to. You could even embellish this with a little drawing, or even a little sticker, or even just a little heart. You could even cut out a little heart. Actually, let's do that. I'm kind of thinking a heart, maybe picking up some of that yellow that's in there. Let's see. What have I got? Yellow, yellow, yellow. Here we go. Right in front of my face, of course. Yeah, I like that. So let's just do a little heart. Doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I think the wonkier, the better. Did you know that wonky is a word? I love that word. Okay, so we're putting the little heart down. Boom. Collage part is done if you want it to be. Of course, you can go nuts with this. But I'm going to add a few little accents. I really love scribbles, and let's use some crayon in here maybe. And so I'm just gonna add some little fun. I love circles, circular shapes, so I And I also love these funny little marks. Those are fun. You do the marks that you love, okay? There, I love that. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of crayon, and I feel like I wanna do another accent of blue on this. And we'll fill that in. There. Isn't that fun? I love how this is so easy and so playful. There we go. Now what I would do, let's go a little step further and think about the inside of the card. Obviously, you're going to want to write a sweet message to Mom here. And so you may want to even do a little frame inside for your message. So I may just take the crayon. It doesn't have to be straight. I even kind of like to repeat my lines a couple times just for a little extra interest. And I may even take some more of this red and, sorry, you can't see that, and stick a little heart on here on the inside. Ta-da! And then let's write Mom a message, maybe with our marker. How about that? To the best mom ever. Love, Dori. There. You think she'll like that? Isn't that cute? I just love it. And also, don't forget the envelope. So you can even go further and show similar design to go with the card on the envelope. You know, again, you could like glue a little bit of paper on there. I am thinking I might just write her name, write Mom. On the outside of the card, and then maybe maybe a little more blue, maybe a little blue to go with the you know what that is? That is a piece of paper towel that I stained with ink. Kind of looks like fabric. I love it. I'm gonna put another heart. I don't think you can have too many hearts for Mom. Can you? Okay, there you go. Isn't that cute? Okay, so that one can just go right in there. I love it. Okay, let's do another one. I'm thinking for the next one, I'm into a chartreuse green. So let's do that. Let me get some of my supplies together here and I'll be right back and we'll do the next one. Hi again, guys. So next card, we're going to use some paint. And this is just a inexpensive craft paint. I think it's actually, here it is. Martha Stewart multi-surface satin paint. Super cheap, dries fast. It's really easy. So like I said before, you can grab a paintbrush if you want to, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do a smoosh with my finger. I don't mind the feeling. I love it. There. Isn't that cool? Now this will take a little bit to dry. I'm going to speed it along with a little dab of paper towel. And actually pressing paper towel into the paint kind of gives it a cool little textured effect. But it kind of sops up the extra. So if you're in a hurry, you know, if you're in a hurry, the markers are probably the way to go. But this is another fun option. Okay, I like that already. So now I'm thinking about the paper. I'm gonna make this really bright. I found this fun, this is a scrapbook paper, and I think I'm going to tear it. And just think about where I want to put it. I'm going to trim it just a little more. There, how's that? I like that. Tape. And I kind of like it going off the edge there. So I might just trim that off. Okay, so this is looking interesting to me. I feel like I want to add a dark element, maybe something, oh yeah, something with a little black. Kind of digging that too. Black and white is always fun with bright colors. I'm gonna shorten it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm digging that. So let's try that. That's a fun pattern on the other side of that paper too. Yeah, one thing to remember, guys, is your collage papers that are in your goodie bag, look on both sides of the paper. There may be a pattern that you like a little bit more. You never know. Okay, I'm digging this, and you know, I just am feeling like maybe that blue again. We'll pick up that blue. I'll try messing around here like that. So this, you can just kind of play around with these. You know, there's no right or wrong way to do it. And Mom's gonna love it because you made it, right? Okay, digging that. And now this one, I think I want to put a word on the front, like the samples that I showed you. So I'm gonna find some plain white paper. And think about where I might like to. The white is nice because the message can just pop. The word can just pop off the surface there. So let's do that. I like that. I happen to have a hot pink marker, and we can write Mom. Like that. That kind of happened by accident, and I kind of like it. So let's go with it. I'll put little dots on the... And, you know, this got a little wonky, so you can trim it if you want to. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and then we're ready for some final touches. Let's see, what am I feeling? Maybe a fun orange. And then a little pencil. I think let's do stars. Do you love stars? And they can be really playful and fun. And I think I have an idea for what I'm going to write inside. Okay. And then one more little accent, maybe the blue. With the crayon. There we go. Now inside, I think I'm going to write, yeah, let's use this. And I'm going to write this in crayon because I think that will be cool. Let's tell Mom she's a star. And make sure you sign it. And you could even do another little collage piece down here if you wanted to, but I think I'm good with that. Okay, so let's think about maybe the envelope, going with the little star theme. We could add a little accent in the corner. That's a little small, I think. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, let's do that. And again, you can just trim this. No biggie. And I think I'm going to put a little star, draw a little star on a piece of paper and stick it on there. What do you think of that? Maybe in the blue crayon. Ta-da! I think she's gonna love this. Okay. Boom. Isn't that sweet? Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Okay, cool. Well, that's it, guys. You can just take this project and run with it. I mean, you will have so much fun. I know you're going to come up with some really great stuff. If you want to, I would love to see your creations. So if you want to tag me on Instagram or on Facebook. On Instagram, I'm Patrick Dori, or you can tag Dori Patrick Art on Facebook so that I make sure to see these. I'd love to see what you guys make with these. Let's review the samples that I had at the beginning real quick because I wanted you to see just a couple more options. And let me see if I can get this a little closer. So there's one that I used. There's that. I guess I really like that paper towel, don't I? I'm going to put some of these in your goodie bags, hopefully. And this one, I painted the inside and with a cute message. So that's a fun one. This one, more collage paper. This is all marker with some crayon. And I put the little heart and scrap inside. I think that little touch inside the card makes it super special. Yeah. Okay, and then finally, this is one that I used my neon pink acrylic paint, and it actually got a little bit of yellow mixed in with it, which I think makes it look really cool. Collage paper, the yellow there is crayon, and I wrote, "Love you, mean it. Happy Mother's Day." And this is just my finger dipped in paint. Little polka dots. Yeah. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Send me questions, comments, whatever you can think of. I'd love to hear from you. And I hope you have a happy spring and a creative summer. Take care. Bye-bye.